Hello and welcome to Titanium Talar's Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Scorpio. Okay, so this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. If you have any of these planets in your chart under Scorpio, welcome. If you have none of these planets under Scorpio in your chart, welcome as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out, okay? And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself. So I get you and I got you, okay? Now, the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck. Then I clarify those with the Brian Froude's Fairy Oracle. And finally, if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck, okay? Now, with that being said, let us move on to your cards, okay? So I want to thank you guys all for your views and your likes and your comments and all that stuff because I love all of them. I'm so thankful and grateful for every single one of you that takes the time to watch, that takes the time to comment, and all those things, all right? So bless you all. Yes. I love you all and I bless you all because I just can. Well, everybody can. And I'm choosing to bless you all. Yes. Okay. Now I'm just being silly, or am I? Anyway. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for 2 minutes for Scorpio, please come forward and share. First card out is the 8 of Summer, pointing towards the right. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Scorpio, please come forward and share it. And we have the 8 of Spring pointing upright. Interesting. 8 of Summer pointing to the right and 8 of Spring pointing upright. Yes, tease interesting. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest and good who has a message for Scorpio, please come forward and share it. This might be of interest to me because I am also a Scorpio myself. I got 3 placements of Scorpio, one of which is my rising and Pluto. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Scorpiones, please come forward and share it. Next card out is the 3 of Winter, pointed upright. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Scorpiones, please come forward and share it. Alright. And I say nay. Next card is the Prince of Autumn pointing towards the left. Ah, well, looky that. We have every single season, all minor arcanas, but one of each season. That is interesting. All right. Okay. Now to clarify. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Scorpiones, please come forward and share it. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Scorps, please come forward and share why the 8 of Summer is here pointing towards the right. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Scorps, please come forward and share why the Eight of Summer is here pointing towards the right. And we have, oh, that gnome. Pointing upright. Yes. Next card is the Eight of Spring. Okay, so we clarified the Eight of Summer with the, oh, that gnome. We're going to clarify the Eight of Spring next. Yes. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Scorpiones, please come forward and share. Come forward and share why this Eight of Spring is here for my Scorps. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpies, please come forward and share why this Eight of Spring is here, pointing upright. And we got the feline. Not really. It's more like, what you looking at? What's your problem? Why are you staring? What's wrong? Look at him. Look at his face. Look at it. Look at this creature's face. What do you want? Anyway, next card. Three of Winter. Three of Winter. Okay, so I don't know if I say this in every single one of my videos, but summer in this deck represents cups. Spring in this deck represents wands. Winter represents swords. And autumn represents pentacles. So just so you know, you got the Eight of Summer, Eight of Cups, Eight of Spring, Three of Winter, Three of Swords. Okay. Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Prince would be the wait, so there's the King, Queen, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpiones, why is the Three of Winter here in the upright? Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorps, please come forward and share why the Three of Winter is here in the upright. And we got the Fairies of the Future. Clarifying that. Okay. Excuse me. Next, we have the Prince of Autumn. What is up with my accents today? Pointed towards the left. Okay. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorps, please come forward and share why the Prince of Autumn is here pointing towards the left. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpiones, please come forward and share why the Prince of Autumn is here pointing towards the left. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Scorpiones, please come forward and share why the Prince of Autumn is here pointed towards the left. And we got Las Gunas in the upright. Right, so first card out is the Eight of Summer pointing towards the right. which means it's coming in quick. Okay, the desire for a more meaningful life. I'm gonna fix this. Okay. A desire for a more meaningful life. Realizing that it's time to move on. What? Okay, choosing to make major life changes. And that is clarified by all that gnome, which means trickster, creative chaos, wild gifts, breaking habits or patterns. So you're moving on is only so that you can break a bad habit or a pattern. So you have decided you need a change in your life, and this will just not do. This bullshit that you have been experiencing will not do. Alright? Next card. Eight of Spring. Eight of Spring is stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. Okay. Which is clarified by the feline. Feline. Getting it right, delayed completion, tightening up loose ends. So, because it's like multitasking, you can't really do one thing perfectly well the first time. You have to do everything a little good. Like, not too bad, not too good, just right, right? Because you have way too much to look out for. Why? The right direction? I can't even tell. Sounds weird in my ear. Yes, right. Okay. Okay, because you have way too much on your plate at this moment, you are making sure to cross the T's and dot the I's so that everything is perfect for when you release it. Okay? You don't want to do a half-assed job of something then for it to burst in your face. You don't. Okay. Next, you got the Three of Winter. And the Three of Winter is reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. So, you've lived some heartache, which who hasn't, right? But this is coming in to say that if you feel like things aren't going to get better, just keep in mind that they will. It might take a little bit of time, but they absolutely will. So have patience with not only yourself, but with your surroundings, because it might take time for them to readjust themselves to your readjustment. Okay, this was the case for me when after I had my car accident. After I was hit by a car, it was like I was a whole new different person. Well, because that I was a different person, because the old Talar that people knew was not exactly the same. I was the shell, but because when you have a TBI, traumatic brain injury, parts of your brain get bruised, and when you bruise parts of your brain, your personality changes a little. And on top of that, some become impulsive. I became impulsive. And when you become impulsive, you no longer have a social sieve. So whatever you think comes out of your mouth all the time. And so at some point, I did that a couple of times too many, and some of my friends did not appreciate it. So I lost a couple of my friends through my journey. you know, shit happens. It's a part of life. I'm over it. Or I guess not, seeing as I'm mentioning it now. But it's a part of life. And you just wish them well and you try and do the best you can for your life. Okay? So the 3 of winter is clarified by the fairies of the future. Now, the fairies of the future is be here now. Guidance moving forward. Because if you are concentrated on what has passed, what you have lost, you will not be able to move forward from this. Okay? When I had my heart broken 3 years ago, okay, it was only when I was like freaking pissed off and when I had enough of my wallowing in whatever pity party I was in that I was like, you know what? Why am I concentrating on this when that person left me high and dry? Why am I still giving that person my time, my energy? Why? I'm like, hell to the nay. So I decided to live in the now and think about what is happening right now, not concentrating, and to avoid concentrating on what I seemingly lost, which is practically nothing because he or they did not give me the attention I deserved. So when you know, so if this thing comes back around, I'm just gonna be like, hello, you better treat me right this time, okay? Okay. Because I learned from my first experience, I know better. Well, which is what happened with the last guy I was seeing. He didn't give me the respect or the time of day that I deserved. So I'm like, you know what? I bounce. Bye. It's just clear. You're not giving me what I need, so bye-bye. Yeah. Now, the last card out. The Prince of Autumn. Now, the Prince of Autumn, okay, is the energy of dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous. But chivalrous, humorous personality, okay? This is coming in, or you're embodying this. You're embodying this energy, okay? Cautious but wise action. Meticulous attention to detail. Kindness to others, which is amazing. It's great because let's just say if this is you, that means that you've learned from your lessons and you are better equipped to deal with other people. If this is the other person, well, they lived something similar to you, and so they have learned similar lessons as you. Like I'm saying this from a perspective of, let's say if it was me, okay, if I had learned, well, I hope I learned from my first experience, what I was referring to before. I learned from my first experience, so I know better now. So if that's the case for me, and if me and this other person are mirroring each other, that means that they have also gone through something that is life altering, or at least makes them think about what they've done and how they could do better. And so if they have gone through something similar to this, then they are better equipped to deal with me, right? So Las Gunas is sunken treasure, discovery of self, and adventure. So whatever bad thing happened to you or to anyone you know, okay, who is a Scorpio, they have learned from this. Now this depends on where you are, because tarot is, how can I say, tarot could be representing the present, could be representing the past, the present, or the future, because time is cyclical, right? So people, it's not linear. People go through lessons many times in their lifetime. And so you might be learning the same lesson over and over again, or you might be going through something similar or whatever, what have you. So this is not like to a T, but it just gives you an idea. So this, what I'm telling you, might have been something that happened to you. This might be something that is happening to you, or this is something that might happen to you. All right? Now, the person that you are attracting has learned from their bad experiences. If this isn't you, this is them, all right? Or if this isn't them, it's you. So whoever this is has learned from their lessons, has grown, and is ready for a new adventure, right? With adventure. Now, Scorpios, this is an amazing reading, all right? So this is all that I have for you guys this week, Scorps. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to help. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. All right? In that same box, you'll find a little description of the video and my price. And give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on the notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff. As well as leaving me a comment, because I love comments. I read them all. I'm going to answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all, okay? And with that being said, my Scorpionis, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, all right? Bye.